Eurylochus.
Eurylochus specifically.
Oh no! Hello everyone, welcome back to Open Arms Reactions. My name's Casper Fox, this is Mortius, and today we are back with more Epic the Musical.
Today we are checking out NEAL Illustrator's Just a Man. This has been highly recommended. It's already like, what, 2 months old? Oh, just a month ago. We're not too outdated. By the time it hits YouTube, it might have been, too much. But we're totally not behind on the curve of anything like Epic Animatics and all of those other things that we're recording today. Casper, are you excited for this one?
Oh my god, what was the last one? It was a Poseidon one. It must have been Get in the Water or something.
Yeah, Get in the Water. Yeah. I believe so, yeah. Of all the songs, like, NEAL is really known for, like, their god designs and, like, making their animatics larger than life. So of all songs for them to go for next, this is a fascinating choice that I am absolutely intrigued by. Now, I've seen, like, a couple teeny tiny frames just because Danny checked it out in a live stream. And I was trying to like not watch it as much as I can. But I caught like a couple little moments here and there, but luckily none of them were like any crazy big visuals. So for the most part, it'll still be blind. But if there's any individual moments, I just like being honest about that ahead of time. I also know the one single other aspect of it that Casper definitely doesn't know.
Does it have something to do with her? Is it going to be something when he drops the baby?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh.
Okay, I didn't realize it was within the first 3 seconds, so that's the part I knew was coming.
Mason, this was not in the original. This is an added sound effect. Do not do your bullshit. I guarantee if this was in the real one, there might be something wrong with me. There's no way this wasn't added.
I know we've had a couple missteps lately, but I swear this is the thing I knew in advance, is that there were some added sound effects because I heard Danny commenting on. I was like, as long as I avoid the visuals, it'll be fine because it's the original song. And then I put Danny's live stream in like another tab, was just working on other things, and then he pressed play and I just heard the crying and heard him react to it, and I was like, NEAL, how dare you? So that's the one part I knew about.
Okay, fair. Oh he's gonna stab him? Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god. The baby! He's so round. The face is so round. He has such a baby fat. Look at that belly and the round face. Yeah, it's a baby.
He's about to kill it.
Yeah.
Son of mine, you're as old as he.
Oh. Don't flash the Telemachus. Don't flash the Telemachus. Oh, thank God.
Oh! Don't grab his blanket.
These actions haunt my days.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And like seeing like the blood on all the soldiers here is super cool.
Yeah.
Like, on man I've slain.
Is the price I pay, endless pain. Close your eyes.
Oh,
I hate that.
How could I hurt you?
wow, NEAL really makes this one feel like connected, feel like, ooh.
Yeah, especially with the added sound effects, because I remember it being so tragic, but I never really thought about, like, it sounds weird, but I didn't think about the baby much listening to the song, more than how much Odysseus is struggling. But here you really feel for the toddler, dude. Like
it's an infant. He's just an infant. He's just a boy.
I hate that.
I'm just a man who's trying to go.
Oh, the way the baby looks down over the edge is nuts, NEAL. How dare you?
Even after
He's already at the edge. There's like 2 minutes left of the song.
I almost like that because it shows like that he was like already considering it, and then like it's gonna be like, but when? And like it really shows like the forward and backward of his struggle. Like in the original, as much as I love the Gigi one, don't get me wrong, that one you can almost be like, he's struggling, and then he takes the easy way out and just goes to the balcony instead of doing it directly. But this one kind of shows that's what he was wrestling with this whole time since dropping the knife.
Just a man who's fighting for
Ooh!
Ooh,
The facial animations, Neil. The facial animations,
my
Neil.
God.
his life. Deep down I would
Wow, that's some of the
That's
best, just like
really good.
straight animation we've gotten from Neil
yeah.
that isn't like divine in some way.
I'm just a man.
Aw, fuck.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become
Oh, that was
a
sick.
monster? When does a ripple become a
What?
tide?
Interesting.
When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Fascinating.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he's coming down into the and look at the way the men are like responding to this situation and the way they are. That's
It's interesting
nuts.
because they probably, I don't know if, but, well, unless unless Neil does Horse and the Infant, I don't know if the men know that Zeus has requested this of him. That's what well, doesn't make it less impactful, but I wonder what the thought behind.
I get what you're
That
saying.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, it's interesting. I have conflicting feelings about the chorus here because I like the way that it feels a lot more personal and human, but I also feel like these lyrics are so symbolic. Like these are some of the best lyrics in all of Epic. These are some of the lyrics that are the least like literal. Like this is the most metaphorical that Jorge ever is. And so I almost miss the idea of there being like symbolic visuals like the tree and everything like that happening at this point. Like I feel like there's something that's both really cool and special, yet also lacking about it just being personal. And it's weird because I genuinely feel both of those things at the same time. Like it's really cool, really special, but also missing something. And I don't know how I can feel both of those ways at the same time, but that's why I'm having conflicting emotions for the chorus.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like I think I like it just because that if Neil would have just done everything everyone's ever done, we would. Just
You know what?
watch
That's
it
a
like
good point.
Animatic, right? So, but also because, especially as you say, this part is like I would argue that if we're talking about the most iconic lines from Epic, this would be a pretty good proposition to like say because
easily
this thing made its round back in early Epic as like multi-phantoms and stuff. Like this was the first that I ever heard of Epic was this chorus to a Pokemon edit, right? So yeah, so I think because let's say that probably to us, I don't want to speak for you, but to us, this is probably the most iconic lyrics in Epic.
I would agree with that.
So having something that like hits to that point, like obviously we haven't seen what happens next, so I can't say that yet. But if we're setting it to an impossible standard, it's going to be hard for us to like connect that like thought process.
Fair enough. I agree with that. Oh, Eurylochus specifically.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And he says, "Forgive me" to her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no!
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that obscene, Casper?
Okay, literally what I was just saying. Like, it's hard to connect it to that. That was literally what I was looking for right there. We could just press play. I didn't have to fucking yap like that. That was, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. The mom being there is nuts. Oh! Yo! Oh, Neil! Covers him up. The close your eyes and spare yourself the view turning into a physical covering of him.
That's also how you treat bodies. Like you cover up.
Oh,
the
that's
entirety
true.
of
Like a
them.
burial shroud, almost.
Nightmare. Oh, the brick. No, are we gonna see the drop?
Oh!
No. That's crazy.
Neil, what is wrong with you? I say, playing it again.
That's nuts.
Oh.
I'm just a
Wow.
Okay, we don't see the drop. We do see the drop?
Well, like we do and don't. We don't see the child falling, but we see him looking at his hand, and like the show, like showing that like he didn't even look at himself do it. Like I like to imagine that this is how long he kept his eyes closed. He dropped the baby, waited a full 3 seconds, then opened his eyes to look at his empty hand and reflect on what he's done.
Are there any? Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll send you my therapy bill.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a lot. Dun, dun.
All right, is the rest of this all patrons? Well, thank you so much to the patrons who support artists like Neal and allow people to do what they do. The Epic community wouldn't be what it is without people who support artists and smaller creators financially the way you all do.
Literally.
Wow,
Dude,
that hurt.
Oh my god, but you can also like we are very, very, very lucky that the Epic fandom did not scare Neal off by the initial thoughts.
Right?
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Neal was on Open Arms Reactions a while back.
I believe it was in the Get in the Water video.
Yes, and Neal or Leanne revealed that in the beginning, the Epic fans were not nice to her and was saying that her Poseidon design sucked and everything like that. So we are very fortunate. We're very lucky, first of all, that Neal stuck with it and continued
Extremely.
with it. We also see just how brilliant of a storyteller Neal is, and it's often something that goes hand in hand with like a lot of animators and a lot of creators, visual creators are really, really fantastic writers essentially as well, right? So you can see that this is one of the first, if not the first animatic I've seen of this that actually adds some more depth to the storytelling rather than just creating cool. Like there's nothing wrong with just doing a really, really amazing animatic, obviously. But Leanne, I need to stop calling her that. Neal, because you guys want to know, Neal continues to surprise, and we did know because she did tell that she's trying to build up something. She was talking about how in the shot between Poseidon and Odysseus in Get in the Water, we can see the baggage between them. That she's trying to build up something more than just the visual aspect. You can see that like that storytelling.
That's
really
a good
shines
point. I didn't fully consider that.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely astonishing.
Well done, Neal. Thank you for that insight, Casper. That gave me an even greater appreciation for it. And Neal, whoever edited in those sound effects is evil, and I will be sending you therapy bills as well. So thank you so much to all the patrons scrolling in this thumbnail for making sure that Neal has enough money to pay for our therapy bills. And thank you for all the patrons scrolling on either side of the screen for making sure we have enough money for when Neal rejects our therapy bills and sends them back to us and we have to pay for it ourselves. And as always, greet the world with open arms, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Take care.